Hi there, I'm Lyndon Thorpe, and this is Mindful Moments Touch Your Heart Every Day. Number 2. I'm here on Tuesday, on Wednesday, and Thursday to help you lay down a foundation of mindfulness to sustain your busy life. And today, Mindful Moments 2, we'll look more closely at your breath. So, welcome LinkedIn members, YouTubers, welcome. And this practice is so valuable for balancing your body, your spirit, and your mind. And it will also give access to the unlimited mind, which is the mind we are meant to live from. The limited mind, as I call it, is really wonderful, superb tools and skills that we need in this digital life. But we can't live from that mind. We have to live from the unlimited mind, which is regulated by the spirit, by the human spirit, and your body, your extraordinary body. Every human being has an extraordinary body. So this week, before we get into the practice, let's just remind ourselves of the topic this week, and it is ethical visibility. And later there will be a masterclass on this topic with Dr. Annika Sorensen, who is my guest today. And really, ethical visibility is about ensuring that when you are putting out content or live sessions or interviews or whatever it is, that you are really connected to your unlimited mind so that you're making ethical choices. For example, is what you're putting out true? Is it useful? Is it kind? So there are lots of things happening on the internet that show that people are not living ethically on the internet. It's really important that we, of conscience, do exist ethically on the internet. So while we're doing our practice, please think about that. Your content and your presence on the internet are vital for the development of our civilization and the continuance of our evolution as human beings. And it's really important that we carefully consider the image that we're amplifying out on the internet. Of course, there are rules and regulations now, more and more, which is great, but it all starts with us, really. Are we really being authentic when we put out content or appear on live sessions or whatever? Are we truly authentic? Are we being sincere? Now, many people have problems with this because they don't connect with their true nature, their original nature. Well, we come into this world as babies and we have a nature. And then social conditioning has get buried under layers and layers of social conditioning, external expectations, external goal setting, when all the time our true nature is there underneath the layers, but it can't be reached. And that's what I do. I'm an embodiment mentor, and I help people to get through those layers, to get back, to connect with their true nature. So you'll only ever be ethically visible on the internet when you are truly connected to your original nature. My Lodestone product helps you to do that. And yes, within 30 days, you can reconnect with your authentic self. It's all about mindfulness. It's all about stepping away for some part of every day to the invisible world. Yeah, the invisible world is vast compared with the visible. Okay, so please think about that as we get our practice started. So if you were here yesterday, you know then the ropes. It's really important to try to sit with your spine vertical, crown of your head going up, base of your spine going down. And this really is the best way to benefit from the practice. And every session begins with the ringing of my bell. So when you detect the vibrations of my bell, please allow your eyelids to float down. But don't close your eyes entirely, because then you may get sleepy. And what we need is your heightened awareness. To be truly mindful, you need to be truly present. And so heightened awareness is really important if you want to really benefit. So let's get started. Wonderful. Okay. So please take a few moments to transition from the overwhelming visual stimuli and screens and devices of our usual daily life, especially if we're business owners or entrepreneur. Really take a moment, because you're coming away from that to a much quieter, safer place inside the body. Only the body knows safety. The limited mind does not know safety. It comes from your nervous system. So take your time to drop down into your inner core. Wonderful. Okay, now as you come down into that core, which is individual to you, unique to you, and I'm very honored to be part of your descent into your inner core. I've been doing this for many years, so I know how to guide you. And hopefully at some point you'll share your journey with me. Okay. Two things may happen. First, you will become very aware of your breath. We take the breath for granted. It's always there. It's unconditional. But we rarely think about it unless we have an injury or a disease. So notice your breath and breathe with your breath. You don't need to change anything. This is a non-doing practice. Okay. So just breathe with it, the in-breath and the out-breath. And of course, the rhythm of your breathing will change as we go deeper into the practice. The second thing is you might be moved to create images or words as I speak. Don't worry, that's what we're taught to do in the visual world. It was part of our training, but here you don't need to do that. So please resist that urge and just follow my voice. I'm going to provide all the images and words that you need. Okay, so let's get started. Stage one. This is where we take all the energy of your mind without any distraction, no distraction at all. We take it and we channel it into a strong, bright laser beam. Wonderful. All of your mind energy, all that unique, powerful energy, channel it into a very strong laser beam. And we're going to move your laser beam very slowly and steadily outside your immediate environment, outside your windows and walls, outside your roof and ceiling. And if you're in a vehicle, outside the vehicle. And if you're already outdoors, that's great. But we're going to take it as far afield as we can. Okay. And we're going to start scanning thoroughly, little by little, above, below, to the left, to the right, in front, and behind. And you're going to scan until you encounter a vibration of some kind, and then you'll pause, accept, and move on. No need for words, no need to label, no need to guess, just accept. Like a tiger stalking through a jungle, every skin pore, every hair follicle is alive and aware. Any vibration could be the next food, or it could be the next threat. So, scan thoroughly from the tip of your toes right up to the crown of your head. And when you encounter a vibration, pause, accept it, and move on to scan as much as you can in this first stage. Wonderful. Tribal peoples can scan as far afield as 7 to 10 miles. I've seen it with my own eyes. So the further you scan, the stronger your vagus nerve will become. And the vagus nerve really is the key to your balance in life. Okay. Let's move to stage 2. Slide very smoothly the laser beam of your unique mind, powerful, hot, bright, inside your immediate environment, inside your walls and windows, inside your roof and ceiling, and start to scan methodically, systematically, seeking out any vibrations. And when you encounter something, pause, accept, and move on. Scan above, below, to the left, to the right, in front, and behind, up into your ceiling corners. If you're in a vehicle, right up to the roof interior, right down to your floor corners, underneath your furniture, underneath the vehicle seats. And if you're outdoors, make a 30-meter radius around you and scan only up to that limit. Go on scanning as I talk a little about your breath. This is so important. Your breath is unconditional. It is always there from the moment you're born to the moment you die. And you can live without even thinking about your breath. And this is a tremendous relationship with planet Earth, which is the only planet we know that provides breathable gas, and also your remarkable body. Your lungs are superb organs. They work 24/7 for maybe 60, 70, 80, even 90 years to process the raw oxygen, retaining the nutrients, expelling the unwanted components so that you can live, so you can thrive. It's a remarkable thing. So as you scan your inner environment, please feel a great sense of gratitude for this extraordinary gift of the breath. Wonderful. Okay. So by now your breath has really deepened. Feel your shoulders softening and feel that change in rhythm of your breath. And now let's go on to the final stage. Slide that extraordinary beam of your mind inside your body, right down to the tips of your toes, and start to scan up the tops of your feet, along the soles of your feet to the heels, really detecting vibrations and any darkness that you find, any tightness, illuminating with your incredible beam of heat and light. And then move your beam up into your ankle joints. Make space, soften the cartilages. Then let's start to scan up your lower legs, little by little, inch by inch, detecting any vibrations, pausing, accepting, and moving on if you do encounter some. And keep going up the lower leg until you encounter the calf muscles. These are often hard from the bombardment of gravity and overuse and so on. So take the heat and light of your mind inside those muscles and soften them, warm them with your power, your incredible power. Slide up into your knee joints, make space, soften the cartilage, bring light and heat there. And on, up, along, and up your thigh, the longest bone and muscle area of your body. Really scanning every square inch, heat and light. Eventually you encounter the torso, and at the base of the torso, your base chakra. This is very hot, energetic area, and nearby your coccyx. Scan up those 3 to 5 coccyx. And then we encounter the lumbar bones of the spine. Lumbar is weight-bearing, and you have a bone and a disc. A bone, disc. These bones are really chunky, quite large bones. Take your laser beam up the back of your body now as we scan up the spine, bone, disc, up behind the pelvis and behind the intestines, bone, disc, and right up past the center of gravity of your body, the solar plexus, bone, disc, and up behind the diaphragm, the breathing muscle, bone, disc, and then we encounter the rib cage. Inside are all your vital organs. Most important are your heart and lungs. Your heart gives off vibrations 60 times stronger than the brain. Scan up behind the heart, heat and light, and then right up into the top part of your chest, and the lungs are there, processing away. Scan up behind the lungs, bone, disc, and then reach up and touch the notch on the back of your neck. And from here on up, the spine gets much smaller, discs are narrower, go up into the neck spine, bone, disc, and the spine disappears up into the skull. And right at the top of the skull is the atlas joint. And the skull really balances on this joint, held in place by muscles. So you have extraordinary powers of expression in the head and face. And there you have it, crown of your head, above the heavens, under your feet, the earth, and your spine has lengthened by at least 1 centimeter, just with the power of your mind. When you detect the vibrations of my bell, allow your eyelids to float open. Wonderful. There you have it. Extraordinary length on your spine, crown of the head going high into the sky, feet down into the earth. Your breath has slowed down and deepened, and your whole body is aware to listen to the universe. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow.